Oh.
Oh, she's back. She's just out of camera. She's there.
Good to go.
Right.
Are
You're
we
the
rolling?
only one that didn't
Yeah.
vote your AC and PP.
Hello
Arden,
everybody.
I mean.
Sorry.
Oh wait, I gotta open the stuff.
Hello
Um,
everybody. Welcome to Out of the Cold. This is a D&D campaign that I'm playing with my friends. Here are my friends. Hello everybody. Everything's got a little bit wonky again in the darkness.
God.
We last left our fellow companions and travellers in a barred room yet again. This is where we ended the session previously, I think, as well, in a barred room with horrors outside. However, they've gained another companion on their way. They not only have Edward, the one-armed bandit, but they also have now with them Darvel, a monk of Arden's order, who they found gibbering, chatting away in piles of books and his own feces. And that is where we joined them. They had persuaded Darvel to come with them, and he said he would like to see the sunshine just one more time. And he is going to guide you out through this dungeon. Is everybody in Roll20, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
Lovely, cool.
I think
Lovely.
so.
Oh, kitties!
So we will go from there then. So we shall say the conversation actually ended with him saying, I can show you the way through to Maruk. So, Maruk, I'll hand it over to you with your face full of food.
Shh. Professional. Do you know of a best time to move when whatever is out there is not as active, or are they just active all the time?
It's always dark down here. They move always. Being quiet is best.
Okay, so quiet we will move. And am I right in assuming, friend, that you can't see in the darkness?
I only have these candlelights in here.
Oh, excellent. So,
But
what?
he's of elven nature, isn't he? So he's got dark vision.
Uh,
I think he said he was an elf last session, didn't he?
no, the elf was the thing you uncovered that was
There.
upside down.
Looking thing.
Yeah, Squidgy.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I've got in my notes. I've got him down that he was an elf. Completely wrong. Never mind. Don't know where I got that from.
Maybe was he an elf? I can't remember. I haven't got my notes with me either. So
No, I think the elves were like the things that we.
one of them was an elf. The Squidgy thing was an
Yeah.
elf. That was in the trap,
No,
definitely.
I will redact that from my notes. That he's elvish.
I'll check back on the video and we'll double check it. So for now, he's going to be. The darkness has ruined his dark vision. We're going to say, or reading the
Interesting.
books has for
Interesting.
now.
So yes, you can't.
No, il est de l'autre côté.
You can't see in the dark. So, like Arden here, we will have to guide you if we want to be quiet.
Arden looks like he's got a plentiful supply of torches.
Yes, but if we're wanting to not draw attention to ourselves, then we probably don't want to use any light.
Very wise. Very wise.
So, if needs be, I can carry you if your legs are too weak to walk, as long as you can direct us.
I should be fine. I could hold on to one of you as you walk, I suppose.
Yes.
Sin, can you cast your spell on Arden, please?
Which one?
Possibly
Dark vision?
for his blindness.
Yeah, no, I didn't prepare that one. What's the
Yeah, dark
reason?
vision in the dark.
We just have to do as we have done previously. I'm sure if we were all cautious, should be okay. Myself and Darvel know this place. That should count for something when moving through here.
Well, yes. Hopefully.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, let's just hope you won't grab my tail or touch me this time.
Yes, that wouldn't be that wouldn't be good for you, would it, Arden?
Probably not. No.
So,
Yala, before we go, can I pull you away again? Can we just have a quick?
I don't want to talk to you. Not right now.
You
I'm
don't
not
have
in
to
the
talk, I
mood. We have
just-
to get out. I don't want to talk to you or your friend.
I want to show you something, please.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how is it important?
It could be very important. It could save your life.
Who's got dogs?
Oh shit! I had my window open. My bad.
Please,
Fine. But don't touch me.
I promise.
She just walk. She was near you, Maruk.
Mm.
So she pass walk you and goes to Ard. Please don't be bad.
Okay, so over to the side of the room where the table was, you walk together and you stand in the corner. And Arden and Yali have the semblance of privacy.
Okay. So, listen, I
Spill it.
know we've both lost our home. Now, I can't confirm too much because I still have places to go.
Don't you?
But what I'm trying to say is that if somehow my people have anything to do with your home, I promise that when we get to Kareem, I will help you find answers. And to show you that I mean that sincerely, Arden takes out a ring. It's a black ring, and sculpted on it is a hummingbird. And he hands this ring out to you. This is all that I really have left of my home. It's gotten me out of a fair few scrapes in the past, and I hope it can do the same for you. And Arden gives you the ring of evasion.
What?
It's a ring of evasion.
Oh.
So 3 times daily. If you fail a dexterity saving throw, you can automatically succeed.
Oh, that's what you were using. Don't you need that?
Does she need to attune to it, Arden?
She will need to attune to it at some point. Yeah, I think it takes
So,
15 minutes to
just-
attune or something like that.
How long, sorry?
I don't know. I think the rule is 15 minutes, is it? I don't know.
Some things are longer, so we're going to say that you haven't got time to do that right now. Since it's gone quiet, we think you better. The kind
Make
of
the
general
most of it.
feeling is making the most of it right now.
But yeah,
I
so
just-
Arden hands you the ring.
I just look at the ring and stare at it for a moment and examining.
You're right. You're right.
You give me what is left to you from your home.
As I said, I have other places to go. And hopefully you can see this as some kind of olive branch. Promise that I'll keep that once we get to Kareem. I will help you.
So,
If I put this on, you swear on your life that you will help me.
I don't know what answers you'll find in Korean. But I will help you find the people responsible for destroying your home. Even if those people are part of my order.
You do realize that if I found those people, I might kill them.
I'm aware of that. And from what
From
you,
cold blood.
well, from the sounds of it, from what you've said of your home, then they probably deserve that.
Oh God, you humans are so... Fine. Fine.
That's all. You don't have to say anything. Let's just
Just shake my
continue on.
hand. This is how you do business as human.
This isn't business, but okay.
And she puts a ring on. On this
so
finger.
you feel, as you slide it on, you feel aliveness about yourself, but because you're
Make
not
a
attuned,
Constitution saving throw. I'm joking.
you can't use it quite yet. So on your next short or long rest, you'll have to. Well, no, short rest if it's a 15-minute. So we're going to say it's that.
Yeah, either 15 or 30 minutes, I think.
We'll do some Arcana checks on it. Okay, so let's go over to Nan and Maruk, who are at the door.
Has it been? It's DM. It's been quiet for a while, right? If I remember from last session.
Yeah, the door.
Oh, it's shiny!
Pretty.
I didn't saw it before.
Pretty silent. The screeching down the corridors has receded, and you are now sort of bracing for what lies beyond.
I say we head out. What would you what do you think our formation should be? I notice we have several new people following.
Well, I think it would be best to keep the old man and the cripple in the middle.
Agreed.
I heard you!
No, you didn't. I'm whispering. Keep those in the middle, and then keep myself at the front with the big shield. Arden maybe behind me, as he's probably the second heaviest hitter. Apparently he's also died. Okay, no, he's back.
I have no idea what that is. Something
Did you just vanish off the map?
Something just...
He just
I don't know. I had
he put an
icons
X
appear
over him.
Roll 20 and it just did things.
He put the X over
Yeah,
him.
there's a little button where you can add symbols and stuff.
Come
Sorry,
to
I
dysentery.
did not mean to interrupt. I was just
Um,
trying to fix roll 20 and...
Unless we have Arden towards the back to try and protect the rear. Yourself, Sin, Niala, kind of maybe more towards the back with your ranged abilities.
Wait.
It's always
Murk
good.
doesn't have Murk doesn't have a token anymore.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Where
next
are
to-
you?
Right here.
Right on the door.
It's a circle.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
didn't see you. I couldn't see you. I was like, wait. Where is our tank?
Muruk's actually dead. So I feel we should put the heavy armour at the front to protect those at the back who maybe can be hit a little bit easier, maybe have less armour. Yes.
I think. Can I gesture for Sin to come over and join this conversation? I
Yes.
think.
Yes.
Yeah. Sin.
Come,
Sin.
come, friend. Weigh in on this discussion. What do you reckon?
Sin, do you prefer
Edward is near you,
front
so if you say something bad, he will tell me.
or the rear? Oh, noted. Nyala. Sin, are you more comfortable? I think that in this situation, there's no. The front could be the back, and the back could be the front. So, are you? Do you want to be in a position where you could be one of the first hit, essentially, if we are heading up?
You see Davell walk across the room towards one of the books, and he picks up some of the books and starts following lines of text on the book.
We should probably move quickly before this person gets absorbed in their books again. Let's head out, I think. Sneakily.
Quietly, stealthily.
Quietly, stealthily.
Do you want me to carry the two?
I offered.
I think
He said that he didn't need to be carried.
No?
Darvel stressed last time
I
we
feel-
spoke that he didn't.
I feel that Nyala would be upset if you touch Edward as well, so perhaps leave Edward to Nyala.
I didn't do anything to him. It was Maruk that ripped off his arm and ate it, if I'm not mistaken.
No, she
I'm
just
the
seems
one that
very.
took care of him once she threw him at Maruk for some reason.
She seems,
She seems
very
very
protective.
protective.
Yes, I agree.
Oh,
If we
no,
run
she's
into
a
trouble,
butterfigure.
then maybe we'll consider it. But for now, let's
Head out.
let everybody use their own legs.
So
Edward, baby, come here.
Maruk kind of like signals to
No.
everyone, be like, "Let's go." But
Okay.
quietly.
What's the first destination, Darvel? You said there's some things we should collect.
Davell's at his book at the moment.
Darvel,
Make a persuasion.
oh, have we lost him again? Is he zoned out on us? Oh God, not another persuasion check. The last one went so well. Oh my God, are you taking the piss?
What?
A 1.
It's not come through.
It's a 1.
It's a 1?
How is that possible?
It's not in roll 20. Have you got it open and roll 20 open? Your thing
Yeah.
turned on. Oh,
Yeah, I do.
Oh, there we go.
It did. It's come through. Sorry, it was really slow. Oh, jeez. Okay. He continues to mumble at the books again.
I'm going to yell, "Yo, mate attack! Snap out of it! We gotta go!"
Make an intimidation.
Look. It's a 9.
Not flat 9. He's still at his book.
Can I just go and like pick him up and drag him towards the door?
Yes, please.
I was
Go
gonna
and make
get-
it
Start to take the book.
Can we
a strength. A strength.
Can we show a little bit more respect?
Oh my days!
What is
One.
it? A what?
It's a natural
A
one.
1.
Get them all
Um,
out of the way on Darvel.
You actually beat his strength check because he's quite weak and frail from being in this place. So you manage to pull him away from the thing. The book tumbles from his hands, and he kind of comes to him and says, "Sorry, my friend. Sorry.
Come on, we haven't
Hey,
got all day.
Are you a bugbear?
Yes, quite clearly. The fur. The
I've only
goblin-like
read of you
features.
in psych. I've not come across you in the flesh before.
Well,
If you've been here all your life,
You-
it doesn't unsurprise me.
you can study me all you want later, but right now, let's get out of here.
Fascinating. Thank you.
You go to the door.
Mhm.
The table is still in front of the door at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Pull it away.
Quietly.
Yes,
The door-
quietly.
He didn't say that.
No, I didn't say that.
The table goes.
Not again.
There's an echoing sound in the space that you're in.
Oh,
Hopefully,
sugar.
it is contained within there. And you crack open the door. The stairs in front of you guys are clear. There is nothing on the stairs.
Oh,
There is
can
the
I?
There is the remnants of Nan's trap.
Can I turn around and just say to Darvel, we are going to progress quietly, so if you can be as quiet as you can, we will greatly appreciate this. And then I'll...
Yeah, he says.
I've spent many years trying to avoid these creatures, but sometimes when you're on your own for that long, you need to talk. You need to converse. I should try and keep the talking in.
You're no longer alone, Darvel. You're with us, so you no longer have to talk to yourself. I think it's Ed we might need to be a little bit more concerned about. Let's make sure there's no spontaneous song singing in Nyala.
Okay, can you roll for a stealth check then as you leave this room?
Ooh.
Stealth check.
Stealthy.
I rolled a 4.
11.
8.
25. Got to carry the
Ow.
group somewhere.
Safe to say we're not going to be very sneaky.
I 16.
I mean, speak for yourselves.
I think Nyala's frozen.
Nyala's frozen in the most hilarious.
Yeah.
That is so good. I love it.
Very in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh no,
What
I'm
was your sin
frozen again.
please?
I'm going to take a screenshot of Nyala.
We've got the video.
So she-
We've got the video.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I mean, it's
Sin,
part
what was your
of-
stealth again?
Who,
Oh,
sorry?
11.
What?
Oh, it's in.
Sorry, Sin, say again. I missed it.
11.
11. Okay. You're down at the bottom of the steps. What do you want to do? Well, you're coming out the room, guys. So move your tokens where you're going, and don't forget your pets.
So who's... Oh, okay.
So 30 would get you to the bottom of the steps, really, for most of you guys.
I'm staying towards the sort of back, but not the last person. I probably... Oh, this isn't very smart, but I'm probably going to be downwind of Darvel. Well, it depends which way the wind is blowing in these corridors.
Arden, you're forgetting your pet.
Not yet.
I'm gonna try and stay sort of maybe to the side but behind, and kind of make sure that they don't walk into any walls essentially while it's dark with dark vision.
Okay. Tell me what you do next.
I'm just going to start leading the party up the stairs and get to the top of the stairs. Just kind of stare down the corridor.
Stealthily.
Stealthily. Thank you.
As stealth as we can.
Yeah.
So you peer down the passageway, and you still see this corridor to the right of you. An opening to the right, and you peer down into the darkness. Now you're at the top of the stairs. You can see quite far in this space. here with your dark vision. Tell me what you want to do.
Are you all just going to follow me? Or what are we saying?
Vel, where do we need to go first?
Might be a good idea to ask him, yeah.
Okay, so he says, Darvel speaks to you and says,
There was a room where there was a map upon a wall that showed a safe route from here to Kakanzax, a path across the ice. We could collect that. There is also a small armory.
So the map room and the armory.
Yes, and there are places of worship here. Should we have time to try and save any relics? Ahead, down this corridor to the right, there is a small shrine.
Darvel, did the creatures, your former brothers, is that the correct term? Did they?
Brothers, yes.
Did they collect anywhere in specifically? Like, were they drawn to a particular area within this building?
They
did they-
maintained some semblance of their former selves,
I see.
even behaving when not confronted like their former selves. And I've tried to speak to them, and they even seem to sometimes hear.
Changes everything.
They can't speak, and they just hunger.
This could be reversed.
I
They're
don't
not
believe so.
entirely lost.
They only seem to want to draw from you. Once one grappled me, held me, and I felt the very life, my very energy sapped from my body.
Something did this to them. It's not their fault. If we can get out here with as many least casualties as possible.
Hey,
Maybe once we get to Korean, there's something that
remember what we seen? Remember
know.
what you seen at the bottom? This guy killed the leader of Ariel's party.
Some two-bit bandits are not my concern compared to the Order. There are much more powerful people at Korean that could come back here and cleanse this place. Anyway, let's continue. We don't have time to discuss.
So we are trying to avoid. Okay.
If we can, I'd appreciate it.
okay, so you've already gone like half your move, Maruk and Arden.
It's all well and good saying that there's this armour in this map room, but I need directions.
Well, further down here on the right is a shrine, so let's try and head towards that. We'll cover whatever we can.
As you wish.
Okay. As you reach this corner, you suddenly hear a scratching sort of sound, and along the ceiling you see two of these corpse-like creatures screeching along the ceiling. Please, everybody roll for initiative.
Okay, wow.
So stealth
No
wasn't
one
that
was
deep
looking.
then?
No
Stealth
one was
was never-
looking either.
Our stealth
one
wasn't
said, "Can I look?"
I got a 5. I feel like tonight is not my night.
The first natural 20 and it's on bloody initiative.
Ah,
7.
Fuming.
I am 5. So.
Same here.
That was a 7, not bad. Do you want me to roll initiative for Darvel, or are you doing that?
I will roll initiative for Darvel.
Okay.
So
My baby
Miala,
is not getting into a fight.
Miala was 5. George was 20. What were you,
20,
Arden?
22.
7.
Sorry.
7. Arden. Sin, where you at?
8.
8.
So it's Rook, Arden, Sin, Nyala, and Nanjala together.
I mean, Nanjala and I are the same number, so
Yeah, that's whichever's got the higher dexterity, which I presume would be Nanjala.
Just chucked my dice.
I have a
in the
dexterity of 10, so yeah.
bottom. Oh dear.
Hence why I gave you the ring.
Okay.
Is it a
so,
tomb yet?
You
First
have
of all,
you have to
everybody-
spend time physically attuning to it. It doesn't just happen over 15 minutes. You have to sit down and focus on it.
Can everybody please make a wisdom check?
Oh,
Check or save.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh dear.
well, that's not too bad. We'll see what happens.
Oh, piss.
Wisdom save.
I got a 18! You!
Pass.
5. I fucked it. Oh, sorry.
Yep, and me.
You don't pass.
21.
I've got a 6, I think it was. Yeah.
25.
Okay, so Arden, Nyala, and
Sin.
Sin, you are all clear. Everyone else, you see the creatures running across the ceiling. Is anybody lower than... So... Nan is 5. Okay. Maruk is 6. Okay. And Arden. Across the ceiling, charging towards you, are these 2 creatures. You 3 are frightened now of these creatures, all right? But Nyala, no, what am I talking about? Nan and Maruk, you kind of see Arden, the hair on Maruk's head begin to change colour somehow, and you peer at him as he's standing there, bracing, shivering like with fear, and you see it go grey in streaks along his head, and you see some of it start to curl slightly and become less glossy and less, well, young.
Oh, you're getting old.
And Maruk, you age by 40 years.
Whoa!
What the
Tell me it's not permanent.
fuck?
And Nan, the same
Hey.
occurs to you.
Wow.
You end up with streaks in your hair, but you age only by 30 years.
Okay. But still
Holy crap.
50 years old.
So,
Nice.
surely, if I'm aging, I'm getting more experience in everything, so I should just have, like,
No.
full 20 stats?
I don't think it works that way.
It'd be nice, wouldn't
Somebody's
it?
phone's ringing.
Yeah, sorry, it's my dad's.
The D&D police.
The D&D police
Tell
were
me
like,
it's
no.
How dare you?
Uh,
Dare you.
so, does everybody understand the frightened condition? Does everybody know what that means? for you
Basically
guys?
means you can't run. You have to use your movement to move away from it.
Right.
You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the
Mhm.
creature is in line of sight. You can attempt to pass this check. If the target saving throw is successful, you can do it again. Just reading the terms of this one. You can repeat this saving throw at the end of your turn, okay? So to get out of it, but you don't age anymore. So
Okay.
the rest of you guys are immune to this for 24 hours. This effect, by the way. So the rest of you
Sweet.
that passed, you have 24 hours free of it. So attack rolls, ability checks, and you can't willingly move closer to the creature. So Nan, you're at the back of the pack there, so you are staying still, and the same as Nyala. until you pass your saving throws. Okay. So up first is Maruk.
So with the front, I can't make attacks against it, can I?
You can make an attack, but you just make it at disadvantage.
Okay. So I'm going to try and attack on it, but I'm going to go recklessly, so it's a normal roll. Granted, they will have advantage on me, but it's fine. It's fine.
What are you doing?
So I'm going to rage.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to attack this thing recklessly with my warhammer,
Okay.
which cancels out the disadvantage.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit.
Excellent.
Kill it.
That's 10 damage plus 3 damage.
Which one are you going for? Are you going for the left hand one or the right hand one?
We'll go for this one.
Okay.
So that's a total of 13 damage.
Okay.
Oh no, is that including rage? That's not including rage, so that's 15 damage total.
Okay. So, is any of that radiant?
3, I believe. Yeah, three of that is radiant.
Okay, cool. So, you hit this creature with you kind of standing there. Your hair is growing grey upon your head, and you swing this kind of get it away from me. Yeah, with your hammer to try and crack it, and you smack it round its face. It screeches at you, and then it is their go.
They rolled so high.
No, they really didn't. We just rolled really badly.
That you did. Everybody rolled appallingly, including them. So.
I told you tonight was not a night.
Well, I've just rolled absolutely appalling. Yeah, George, can you do me a? Sorry, Maruk, can you do me a contested strength, please?
Going to grapple you.
That's a disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not great. I'm not gonna lie. That's 7.
The creature jumps on you and grabs you. You are now considered grappled. And the creature is going to, it's grappled on you. The DC to get out is 14 as well. So you're frightened and grappled.
Oh God.
So you can't even move away from it.
No.
Okay, and now the second one is going to go for Arden. It's going to contest. It's going to try and jump on you as well, Arden. So strength roll, please. Just my D20.
With grapple, I can make a acrobatics or athletics check, right?
Yes. I just need to find my dice wherever it's gone to.
So
Sorry, I pressed a thing. If you wonder why something came up in the thing, I pressed a button. Apologies.
That's all right. Don't worry.
mine's 17.
17. Okay. Let's see. 19. So again, you are grappled. The creature leaps upon you, and you are grappled by this creature. Okay.
God damn it.
We're to Sin.
I don't think there is much I can do in my support. I built a support character today. Every time I do a support character.
You're not frightened, are you? Sin's not frightened, right?
No, Sin can move towards, no disadvantages.
Okay.
Full on fighting tuck.
I wanna wild shape into an animal, but I don't think the area is big enough for me to go through.
There's only 2 of them, so for now.
Yeah, if the corridor's
They
at
can
least
have
10
that
foot.
much.
The corridor's at least 10 foot wide.
Yeah, but then they won't have enough space to pass through me. So
What they the creatures or them? You could probably muscle your way in. You think? You can get
So,
up
like,
to him. I'm saying. You can't
I-
flank him, but you could get up to him.
okay, tell me this. All right, just so that I can use it for later. If I wild shape into a large beast, can they like go under me to pass through me?
What the other players
Yeah.
to dive behind you, sort of thing. I don't see
kinda.
why not. What animal are you thinking? Tell me.
Well, I really wanted to turn into, because I was just planning this throughout like the week. Like I wanted to turn into a direwolf so that I can
Yeah.
like have advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell, so that I can hear
Late
them
for
from a
that.
distance.
Too late.
And yeah, but they just like Morik just opened a fucking door like it was nothing, and I didn't even get a chance to say anything. I was like, okay, fuck it, right? It's too late now.
I totally asked you the question of where you wanted to be in the lineup. Excuse me.
Yeah. That's on you for not saying
I was
anything
about
then.
to say that's when like Pete
I want
said,
to be.
"Oh,
I
the
want
guys
to be
are
anywhere
opening-"
where it's quiet. Is what Sin should have said.
And then,
Okay, so yeah,
No.
I'll allow that for flavour if you can shout something to communicate this message to them beforehand.
Not saying I don't even want, I don't even want to do it. But what I will do, how far are they from me? Oh shit.
They
About 20
are
feet,
only
right?
5,
So
10,
like-
15 foot maybe? 20 foot? Yeah, 20 foot with the thing, but they're actually on you now, so hold on, I'm just going to move them. Oh, I've got to change my layer.
Yeah, so 20 feet.
They are on you.
Alright.
Nom nom nom.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
15 if they're honest.
Alright, so I'm right there, and I'm close to both, or if
Yeah,
I
yeah,
move here, would I be able to?
If you go there, you're in range of both of them, yeah.
yeah.
Alright,
Easy.
let's see.
You're in melee
Hopefully,
range.
I read this stuff. I don't have any offensive spells. Okay.
This is like the most stressed druid ever.
Yeah.
So
Sin's not a hippy dippy druid.
No, I'm not.
He's a I'm gonna kill my party druid.
I am, and I will.
Your knives, Druid.
Yeah.
Oh, I want a cat. No, that's not you.
you said you've been
Our
planning
druid-
this all week.
Green, our druid does meth.
A little bit of flavour.
Oh,
Just, you know, hit them.
yeah.
Like them.
Alright.
Turn into a bear.
I'm
a bear and do a bite.
Why not a wolf?
Can we try and be non-lethal, please? Can we try and just knock them out?
Well, one of them is on you.
Yeah.
I can deal
saying
with that. I don't mind. I can still attack them even if they're on me. It just means
I'm-
that my speed's 0.
I'm not saying yes or no to that at all.
Alright, okay. I'm just.
Rook is meant to be the nice one.
Yes, when things don't attack him.
Come on, Sin.
Wait,
You up?
is the one on the left Rook and the one on the right is Arden?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Arden's under the one on the right.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna need Arden for later, so I'm gonna go and
Become valuable.
I will go.
Not
and
sure if that's good when it comes to Sin, though.
I don't know either. It's slightly worrying.
I'm just hack it with my scimitar with my
Okay.
20 plus.
Roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Ooh. 13?
No.
Damn. Alright. Well, I
Miss.
missed. I missed.
Do you have your dagger in the other hand?
I do, actually. Can I attack twice? I don't think so. No,
If
I only
it,
attack
does
once.
your
per-
scimitar count as scimitar? Doesn't count as. Is it count as light scimitar? It counts as versatile, but I don't know if it counts as light.
Druid twice, kind of.
It counts as a finesse light weapon.
Yeah. So if it's light, you can 2-weapon fight with that.
But you'd have to have one in each hand, not just one hand. Isn't that right?
Yeah, and I have my wooden staff in one hand and my weapon in the other.
No problem. So yeah,
Oh.
you could
Well,
attack
in that
with
case.
with your wooden staff as an oh no, you can't unarmed strike because it's not light.
It
Is it-
counts it as a bonus strike. It just means it would be a D4 plus
Yeah.
something, I think.
Because it's a yeah,
Alright.
So you, D4 plus your strength maybe. Should we say if you
I
hit?
think it's.
So
I
roll
think
to
it's
hit with your stick.
All right. What is for the hit DC? Would that just be my proficiency plus strength?
Just roll your unarmed strike hit to hit.
Okay, okay. Oh, it's a +4. Nice. Hey, 20.
Yeah.
16
Okay.
plus 4.
You hit.
Oh,
Roll
that
a
hits perfect.
D4, and that can be
D4. Where's the. Okay. Hey, that's a 4 too. All right.
okay. Cool.
4 plus what? Plus my strength?
Strength modifier.
Normally you'd add your strength modifier, wouldn't you?
Yeah, all right. 6 points of damage.
Cool. Okay, so we are now to Arden. You are currently grappled by this beast on your shoulder.
So that just means my speed is 0, right?
Your speed is 0. You can still attack it.
Okay, sweet. I am going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Do.
You can either do that or to attempt to become ungrappled.
No, I'm just going to attack it.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. That's a natural 1.
Oh my
Probably best
god.
to go.
What is wrong with you guys?
I've had
Okay.
4 natural 1s in the last 2 sessions.
The digital dice do not like us tonight, do they?
They just don't like me in general.
I may have to
So-
go back to physical.
I don't know what I could possibly do as a critical fail while I'm being grappled, but
You go prone.
So yeah, roll. I'll let you roll for it. So roll a D100.
You shit yourself.
300.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh,
This is
no.
where it gets in that 100.
Oh no.
Arden has a heart attack.
Just dies. Roll new character.
It's a pulmonary embolism. That's a 51. I rolled a natural 1 and a 50. How do you roll a natural 1 on a 100?
Because it's the D10 and like the D10 but with zeros after the numbers.
What is it? Okay, so 51.
Okay, so you swing at this creature, and it sees you do this, and as a reaction, it gets an attack upon you. There's
I prefer that rule, really.
18 hit.
That is exactly my armor class, so yes.
And then
He's counting a lot.
17.
Jesus Christ. 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell, I'm glad I've got those temporary hit points. They're gone now.
They're rolling high on their damage dice.
Do I get the rest of my turn still?
You can roll for any multi attacks. Yeah, of course. You got
Cool.
points there.
Great, just wanted to make sure.
It didn't block any of that. I just got
Cool.
a fumble chart.
I'm not going to burn a key point just yet. I'm just going to see what the others do. I'll just do an unarmed strike against it. That is 18 to hit.
Yeah!
Okay, so I'm just going to headbutt this thing.
Like backwards headbutt.
Yeah, so that's 8 damage. So that's max damage for a headbutt.
Yeah.
Let's go smack.
Okay. I can't remember out of Niala and Nan who has the highest dex.
It'll be Nan, surely.
I'm thinking Nan.
Niala has
17.
10.
17. So it's me.
Okay, so Nan, please.
Okay, so shooting an arrow might hurt one of my friends, but at this point, Oh wait, did you get yours ungrappled, Arden?
No.
Nerds.
But it's on my back, and if I'm facing away from you, then as long as you don't
Okay.
really fuck up the roll, it won't hit me.
Don't say that. Okay, so I am
I'm
going
used to being shot by you by now anyway, so it's fine.
harsh. Never it's never meant that way. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to
Knock an arrow.
yeah, I'm gonna take a shot. Just a reg.
I'm just going to remind you, are your hunter's marking?
I'm not a hunter's marking, no, not for this one.
Oh, right, no, okay.
We're seeing what's going on.
All right.
And I don't think I'll use that either. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It's disadvantage, though, isn't it? So
yeah, because you are frightened.
so I got a
Just
15.
to draw a hole in its body and shoot hard instead. Oh.
Did you take sharpshooter? Please
I
don't make this a
did.
sharpshooter shot, because that's
I
a
did
negative
not.
5.
Even with your 15, with your disadvantage, you hit.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Which one were you aiming at? The one on Arden?
The one on Arden, yeah, sorry, I should have said.
All right, no worries.
So can I click that and have it do why would you roll a 1? Why? Damage is 1 plus 3, so 4. It's not, it's rubbish.
That's okay, cool. Now we are at Niala. Unless you got any bonus actions, sorry, no.
No. No.
Do you want to move? Are you happy where you are?
I'm going to move back because unless if I move down the stairs, well, I won't get. Oh, if I move down the stairs, do they get any kind of cover that is anything but?
You would get cover. They wouldn't. You can sort of knock an arrow over the top of it. So we'd say you're in half cover. So you'd get +5 on your AC.
When you're sharpshooter feet anyway, you don't cover me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I wanted to know whether they were getting full cover, because full cover would still.
Oh
be,
well, yeah.
No, you can sort of mobilely duck up and down. If you were on that top step, you'd have to be on the
top
upper
step.
Yeah.
Here. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Sorry. Niala, you'll go. You are on mute. We cannot hear you.
Sorry. Did we kill one?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do is going for the one on Arden, and do my favorite attack for now. Toss the Dead.
Don't do fireball.
Fireball it.
Kill everyone.
You have to do me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
And I'm not frightened, so.
And what's the DC?
12.
12.
Oh, it beat it, even with its terrible minus.
12.
Okay, so as a bonus action, because I took a fit that might be useful, I am going to use telekinetic shove that allow me as a bonus action to try to technically shove one creature that I can see within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
And the target must succeed a strength save or be moved of 5 feet forwards.
So it comes towards you.
Away from towards or away from me.
Okay.
I'm going to choose away.
Okay, cool.
So,
and what's the DC?
13.
It doesn't make it, even with its plus. So you're shoving the one on Arden?
Yeah.
So you managed to shove the one off of Arden, and it is knocked 5 feet back off of Arden's shoulders. You are now ungrappled, Arden.
Yay.
You own me one.
I mean, I'm not going to go anywhere.
Okay. And 11. Doesn't make it. One of them makes it. So the one that gets shoved off of Arden, you just hear develop the back start mumbling, just chatting random words that you're not even sure are words. And you see the one that's been shoved off Arden, like grab its head, and it takes some psychic damage.
I think I know what attack you just did. Is it Mind Sliver?
No. It's a kind of homebrew thing that I found. So it's called the movie is called Accusation. So he can like point as a madman and go, "It was you did it to my wife," or something like that. But
Okay.
I've kind of got it that he's using his kind of mad mumbling to sort of confound the creatures and damage their minds. Okay, so we are round to George, or Maruk, sorry.
So I'm gonna recklessly attack at this thing on my back.
Okay.
Not a disadvantage. It's a normal.
You're not trying to get it off. You're leaving it on your back.
No, he can. Oh, for God's sake. 12.
12 to hit.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's all I can really do, if I'm honest with you.
Okay.
So.
It's the creature's go. And he misses with his attack that he tries to do on you. So you see his mouth open up, and you feel a dragging sensation on your very spirit, but it kind of can't seem to draw enough breath, and fails to do whatever it was trying to do to you. The one that has been pushed off of Arden attempts to run into you and rolls a pathetic 10, and so tries to charge at you and kind of slips and slides.
Question.
Maruk.
You're welcome. I just saved someone.
Was that an attack?
It was an attempt to be an attack, yes.
So with my brand new shiny feet, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Okay, you can attack the one that was trying to get Arden, but you can't attack the one that's on your back. So you're basically wearing this one as a backpack that's trying to suck out your...
Yeah.
Did you take Sentinel?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you get to make a free attack against that creature then, so go for it.
24.
Oh, yeah.
So that is...
And
Take a
double
kick at it.
any... Can you double any radiant for me, Maruk?
Yep. So that's
Oh, they're weak to radiant damage.
13 bludgeoning and 8 radiant.
20... 21.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So sounds about right. I'll trust your maths.
8 plus... What was it? 8 plus...
13.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 21. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so you see this creature charge towards Arden, miss with its kind of body weight, and you just swing out to the side with your hammer and clock it one and knock it back and try and almost knock it off its attack vector towards Arden. It screeches in the darkness and it echoes through the tunnels. We are now at Sin.
I didn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Sin and then Arden. You there, Sin? Oh, you're on mute, dude. Sin, you're on mute.
Yeah, I was trying because I had you guys like miniaturized, so I look at like the stuff, and I got to put the thing back to the thing. Anyways, so the one on Arden is off, and there's still the one on Rook, correct?
Rook's still grappled. There is one behind.
Okay,
Behind,
so I'm gonna move like 10, 15 feet, or however far. Who's that guy next to me?
Oh, Arden. No, sorry. Sorry. Just before we go, Maruk, can you try and make your wisdom save for me to try and become unfrightened?
Darvel is the guy next to you. Sin.
Okay.
Yeah, you make it. You're no longer frightened.
So like, is he gonna move? Cause I don't want him to die and stuff. Or is he like, or has he just been standing there the entire time?
I don't know. As far as I'm aware, he hasn't had a turn, so I don't know.
Yeah, Devel did some damage at the end.
Oh yeah.
I can
But
heal
no,
him up
Devel was just sort
afterwards.
of standing there, like kind of just twiddling his thumbs, mumbling to himself.
Alright, I can heal him afterwards. It'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do is cast Thorn Whip on the one on Rux's back.
Yep.
And that's gonna be a 15.
Yeah.
All right, so he takes 4 points of damage, and I'm gonna try to pull him off of
Okay.
Rook.
12, did you say? Sorry.
For damage?
Yeah.
4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
All right, and I put him off of Rook's back if I can.
Okay. So is there a strength save it has to make or anything?
Let's see. You create a long whip, cutting thorns. Make a melee attack, spell attack against target. The target is that. Can speak to that. If the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you can pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you.
Okay. So you want to pull it off. Oh.
Yep.
So up to 10 feet. Where do you want to pull it?
Closer to me if possible.
Okay. Cool. So you have now ungrappled Maruk. So Maruk is now ungrappled also.
No, it's only when a
Moved.
creature moves willingly on its turn. You get an
Yeah,
opportunity.
willingly on its own turn out of your attack area. So you are. We are now to Arden.
Cool. I will turn and go for the one that's heading towards Sin and Darvel.
Mhm.
And I will attack it.
Cool.
Again, I want to point out that all damage I do is non-lethal, if any.
Mhm.
So that is, oh good. That is a 23 to hit.
You hit him.
Cool.
Hit. Oh, no.
That is 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take another strike. And that is a dirty 20 to hit. So I assume that one hits too. And that's 5 damage.
Okay. This thing is starting to look a little bit kind of limping and weakened. This one's not looking too bright at the moment. Then we are to Nan.
Cool. Still got 2 in play.
Yeah.
I am going to go. I'm going to take a shot at the one next to Sin and Darvel.
Yeah, cool.
Let's just still at disadvantage. So let's see how this goes.
Oh, you didn't try and make your unfrightened at the end of your turn, did you? So try and make that now. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, sorry.
Sure. It's a wisdom saving, right?
Yes. It's a DC 30.
Okay. It's 9. I'm still scared. I don't get any older though, right?
No, no.
Okay, good. Okay, so still
Imagine
frightened.
if you got killed from dying of old age.
Imagine it's like IRL fear. So my first
That got deep really quickly.
No, I love being old. I love going to bed at 9 p.m. on most days.
Luke, do you want to hurry up with that therapy, mate?
Sounds like it's going to be needed, doesn't it?
Please don't. My last therapist dumped me. Therapist dumped me. It was
The
weird.
therapist dumped you to go and get therapy from having.
This is record.
Much
Maybe.
trauma, I think.
She was like,
Moving on.
Let's not go into this.
my lowest roll was a 20. So
Yeah, you got it.
okay. Oh, that's better. 11.
Hey. That's cool. Okay. Niala.
Okay, my go. I am going to attack the one that is the nearest. So the one attacking Sin.
Yeah. Well, Sin's pulled
And
it
as
up
always,
to
I am
calling the dead.
I don't know, should I do it? Because I have Mind Flavor that with this on the next turn I can make it subtract 1d4 on the next saving throw in make. That would be pretty useful for me. Nah, those are dead.
Okay. Nat 20.
Are you
Sorry.
fucking
No,
kidding me?
I'm not fucking with you, Sarah.
What can I do as a bonus action? Well, I can still try to do another telekinesis and move it next to Arden, so he could hit it. I'm gonna do that. Trying to avoid it to its or guests. Okay. So strength check, save.
Is it 13? DC 13, was that right?
Yeah.
Passes, I'm afraid.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then it's Devel's day. So this creature's been pulled by a thorned whip right next to Devel, and Devel is just panics and makes an attack of flailing arms all over it. It hits the creature, and it takes some damage. There we are. The creature's kind of slightly rebuffed by this flailing, crazy person. Okay, we're back up to the top now. It's Rook, who is no longer grappled and no longer frightened.
Oh, hell. It's about to go down.
Yeah.
So
Please show mercy.
I'm going to smack this one, and I am going to try non-lethal damage.
That's cool, no problem.
But I'm going to do it recklessly.
Okay.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
So that's 9. 11 bludgeoning and 12 radiant. So 23 total.
Okay.
I'm terrified of the day when you say a 20 doesn't hit.
Yeah.
That's the day I am scared of that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That one's starting to look a bit miserable also.
It's still not dead.
Monks, man.
Fucking
Okay.
monks.
We're at the
Monks.
creatures. We're at the creatures, guys. So the one that was moving first is the one that Sin dragged nearer. It's just had this creature flail at it, and it leaps for the whipped that swung at it, and it is going to try and grapple you, Sin. Can you make a contested strength throw against 16?
Okay.
What are their stats?
That fucking strong. Okay.
What? How?
No. I rolled a 9. Oh, no, wait, no. I rolled a 6.
Okay. You got any plus or nothing? Nothing.
Yeah, +2, so 7.
Okay.
I mean 8.
Consider yourself grappled.
Wait,
and the other one.
check or saving throw?
No, you just consider yourself grappled for now. So you
No.
are.
Never mind, they're the same thing.
It means your speed is reduced to 0 at the moment, so you cannot move. Okay. But you can still attack as normal. The second one that stumbled and fell at Arden is going to try and go for Arden again. Strength contested at 17, Arden.
Is this another grapple attempt, yeah?
Yes.
17, did you say?
Yeah, he got 17.
Yeah, nah, 12.
Okay. You are now grappled again by this creature. It is now round to Sin's go.
Alright, what I'm gonna do is, I'm grappled, right? So I can't really do that. Okay.
Move. Everything's normal apart from movement.
Yeah, everything's normal apart from movement, Sin.
So what I'm gonna do is try to like choke it out while using Primal Savagery.
Okay.
Savagery. So that's 22.
Yeah, you hit it.
Nice. And that's
I heard 42 then. I was
Yeah,
like, what
and
the
me.
this would be 10. Yep. 8.
Okay. It's still on your back, but it is looking really miserable.
So
Okay.
yeah, they just see me choking the fuck out of this guy. And that's like,
Yeah, you kind of reach over your shoulder, pull the thing round your front, and dig your fingers in, but you hold it with your normal fingers. But then you engage your primal savagery, and the claws extend from the ends of your fingers into this corpse's neck. We are now to Arden.
Just gonna try and smack it in the face with my hilt of my sword.
Okay, go for it.
The one that's on me, obviously. So
Yep.
that is a 26 to hit.
You hit the creature.
And that's 6 damage.
Okay.
watch you kill it. Oh.
And
I think
then,
so.
No,
I'm going to take another shot at it, and that's only an 8 to hit.
you don't hit it.
Guessing that misses. So that is my go.
Okay. So Nan, it's Nan's go.
Oh dear.
And we forgot to do your unfrightened check at the end of your last turn. It's supposed to happen at the end of your turn. Sorry, so we'll do it now. Again.
But hang on. Oh, okay.
So at the end of your turn, you get the chance to resist being frightened.
You forgot to
Right,
do it
okay.
on the first one, so we had to do it on the next one. So we're kind of one.
But I
behind.
didn't do it. And we didn't do it on that one because we'd done it. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm rolling the wisdom. Oh, 13.
Yeah, you are not frightened. You kind of become accustomed to these hideous visages.
Ugh.
Which
Which I'm not sure is good.
you're no longer
like-
attacking it at disadvantage.
It's like that dog in the fire meme. This is now okay. Okay, so which one did you say is looking rough? I think it was the Maruk's one, right?
Both of them are looking rough now, I think.
The one that is the one that's looking really rough is the one that's now grappling Sin.
Okay. Where's Sin? I can't see her.
Underneath the creature.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, choking it out.
Okay. Can you do non-lethal arrows? I guess you can aim for something which is not lethal. I don't know whether that's possible. DM, can you tell me?
In the
You
kneecap.
can. It depends on how much you roll for the damage, how much you take
Okay.
it below.
Well, you can
So,
make blunt arrows too.
Sorry?
You can make blunt arrows too.
Okay, well I'm gonna for whatever. I think I'll just aim for something non-vital, especially since it's on Sin as well.
Okay, cool.
But let's roll to hit and see whether it hits. It's 21.
It hits.
And let's see how much damage we do. It's 9.
This
damage.
creature is barely hanging on to life. I mean, it is withering on the back of Sin, barely able to hang on. And
Probably sneeze on it and it'd fall over.
yeah. Seeing this thing jump upon Sin's back, Devel turns round and just flails at the creature, like starts slapping it as he did before, but he doesn't hit it, I'm afraid. So we're back round to Baruch.
Oh, I wonder what I'll do.
Hey!
Oh yeah, no, you missed Niala.
Oh, sorry, Niala. Sorry, Niala. Devel went before you. Sorry. Do apologise.
I'm gonna forgive you this.
I'm sorry.
It's usually the forgiveness of the DM that we're asking for, not the
Yeah.
other way around.
I'm allowed to make mistakes. It's
course
all
you are.
part of the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Niala.
Because you told me it's barely hanging out.
Mhm.
Life. I'm still going to do Toll the Dead
Okay.
for now. I promise on the next turn it would be something different.
It finally fails its check.
Okay,
I
and
don't
because
think Niala's
it's
a wizard. I think she's just somebody that wanders around with a bell. She's just a town crier.
She is the Undertaker's theme music.
I am rolling my d12.
What have we got?
Oh no!
It's not great,
And-
is it?
You finally hit as well, and you get what?
The creature
It would
grabs at the creature grabs at its ears and hears a ringing sound, and collapses off of the back of Sin.
Was that
and falls
lethal?
to the ground dead.
No, you killed it.
Yeah, but that's it's only at 0, so
Well, it could be stable. It could
Yeah.
be stable.
I did what I had to do, okay?
it's at 0. So there wasn't mass damage to take it to insta-kill. So.
It's taking.
Were you doing that non-lethally? Yeah.
Can you
I
do
don't
a
think
spell
you can,
non-lethally?
but-
Is it possible?
Like
No.
instead of like Toll the Dead.
In
it was,
fact, all spells are lethal, but you, in physical damage, you can choose to be it non-lethal.
Toll the
That's a hard
unconscious.
rule I learned.
The spells, you can't make spells non-lethal if you can't aim them, I suppose.
Toll
Yeah,
the
makes sense.
unconscious, was it? Maybe?
yeah, or like Tibet in the singing bowl of the dead, like.
The
Just
bell
put it to
isn't as
sleep.
loud as it usually is.
Yeah.
A light ringing.
You
So
pull the blow on the strike, on the ding.
Deval's already gone, so it's
The triangle. Not so
wait,
bad.
wait. I want to do my bonus action.
Okay, cool.
So again, I'm using telekinesis on the one on Arden.
Yeah.
So my strength check DC 13.
Made
Save.
it. Oh, hold on, strength save. Yeah, I made it. I think we got a 16 plus 5. So yes, very good.
Okay.
Less of that cat mumbling. Okay, we are round to Maruk now.
Oh. What
Get
to
it.
do? Let's recklessly
Get it,
attack with the Warhammer. Does a 26 hit?
It does indeed.
So that's 6, 7, 8 bludgeoning and 6 radiant.
Sorry, say again, I missed that.
So it was 8 bludgeoning and 6 radiant, non-lethally.
The radiant first, and then the bludgeon.
No, bludgeoning comes first, and then the radiant. Look, if he dies, it's not my fault. It's my
The creature's grappling you,
Gods.
remember. So it's its turn to go,
Grappling.
and
me,
it
right?
it's grappling Arden. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's on you, and it now you feel a draining force upon your body,
There we go.
and you take
60 years and if I go.
21 damage.
21.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's
fuck.
dead.
I am clinging to life. I've got 1 hit point left.
That was almost like an insta-death.
I've got 1 hit point left. Okay.
Tell me it doesn't have a second attack.
No.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, I took 17 damage the first time it attacked me, and I took 21 damage
Oh,
this time.
Okay,
Like,
so no, it wouldn't have been
it,
covered.
it wouldn't have been an insta-death,
No.
but it bloody hurt.
Okay,
And that's
so,
with the 8 temporary hit points that I had on top of it. So,
Sin,
Damn.
it's your go, Sin.
Kill the
Do I wanna-
man.
What can I do? I'm just so distracted by what the fuck that I just saw.
I got some potions.
I have a
I have the
potion.
potion.
Nom 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 nom. Delicious life force. Nom nom nom.
I can't wait about to waste a second level spell, but okay.
Oh no, I don't have potions. I'm getting my characters mixed up.
Wait, where am I?
You are underneath the dead
Oh,
one.
okay, alright.
I'll just move it to the side.
Alright. So I could touch Arden, right? Right there, from there, right?
Easily, yeah.
Do you guys want a room or something?
Calm the fuck down.
To be fair, the last time that Sin tried to touch me, it was with Primal, whatever it was.
Primal savagery.
Primal
Yeah.
Savagery.
You touched me more inappropriately than Sin did.
Alright, what I'm gonna do when I cast the second level Cure Wounds is just punch him in the gut.
Imagine as she goes to heal me, she actually kills me.
How much is that? 2d8? Which ones are the what? 2d8. Which ones are the 8? Which one's the 8?
The 2 pyramids on top of each other.
This one?
Yeah.
Right. So that's it. Oh, that was an 8. And the 7. That's what, 15? 15.
15,
20. Heal for 20 points.
20 points. Bloody hell, that's Thank you for that.
You feel as the fist collides with your stomach, it's almost like having a shot of adrenaline to your heart. You suddenly feel your body like healing and that life force resurging back through your body, where it's been sucked out the top of your head by the creature. It kind of surges in from your stomach like a whitish, warmish glow where the punch collides. You doing any bonus actions, Sim?
Oh yeah. I think the only thing I can do as a bonus action is wild shape. But this thing's almost dead, right? Or it looks like pretty banged up.
Yeah, don't waste it. Though.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste it. I'm just like, I'll try that again later.
Cool. We are now at Arden.
I'm gonna, just smack it with the hilt of my sword, trying to knock it out.
And just like draw yourself back and land on it. I was like, what?
I mean, Arden's pretty bad. He's not a WWE wrestler. That's 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Batista bomb.
And that is 10 damage.
Okay, clinging.
Okay, cool. So he goes back for the smack for the headbutt. That is 15 to hit.
Yeah.
Sweet. So this should do it. 5 damage.
Just not.
No.
No, just not.
Oh. I rolled a natural 1 on the damage rolls.
Cool. You gonna do key point or you're not? I'm leaving it.
No, I'll just leave it to whoever's next to finish him off.
Cool. It's Nan next.
Right. Okay. We killed one, and that's bad. Well, it's not bad.
It's at 0
It's
hit
not
points. So.
bad. It's not bad.
Okay. Right, I'm not gonna aim for that one. Okay, I'm gonna aim for the other one, try non-lethal down it, maybe. Yeah.
Can't wait for it to kill you, my guy. It's so fun.
Let's give it a go and see what happens. Oh. Okay, well, to hit, I rolled a natural 20. Sorry.
Double your dice.
Yeah, it's okay. So that, but doubled, so 12.
And then you got any pluses on that?
That should be double.
It's only the dice bit that doubles.
Did you do it on D&D Beyond, or did you manually do it?
I did it on D&D Beyond. I clicked damage.
And it automatically will do it for you, so that'll be. So it's just.
Well, I rolled a 3 and I get on my D8, and it's +3, so 6, and then doubled is 12.
No, but you only double the
modifier.
dice. So roll the dice again.
Dice.
It's only the dice roll that gets doubled. The modifier doesn't get doubled.
Oh, okay, right. So 3, 6,
9.
7, 8, 9. Yeah, be 9. Yeah, you're right. Math.
And the creature goes down as the arrow sticks out of its shoulder, and the corridor goes quiet again.
Arden. So, same shoulder every time.
Oh, sorry, that one didn't come back to life. I clicked the wrong one.
The arrow sticking out of my shoulder.
Okay, so yeah, there we are. So they're down. You're out of initiative for now.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is go up to the one down here and light my hand with with a firebolt in a just in case it does something funny and goes back up. But you can just see me lighting my hand with fire and be like just putting it above
you're
it.
sort of like readying it. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, cool. So you see Nyala just kind of guarding this creature, kind of the beginnings of a fireball gathering in her palm, in her paw.
Should we just bar them inside the room and carry on? Just drag them down the stairs, chuck them in the room and just bar it. Save us tying them up. We might need the rope for later.
Yeah, that's wise. I am, however, not going to do that, and I'm going to kind of look around and see if there's anything else
Okay.
around.
Are you standing there? Are you going to the inn? Where are you going to?
I've moved closer to Maruk, where Maruk is, like, so where
From
the
where you now you haven't been interrupted with the vision of these hideous creatures. You see to the end of the corridor, and you see at this distance you can't make out what it is. There's some sort of picture on the wall.
Rook, give me a hand. If you can grab one of those bodies, I'll grab the other one.
And you can sort of see a bit down this corridor from the angle you're at.
So yeah, Rook will just pick up one of the bodies, basically just by the head.
Yeah.
And just go up to the room. Go up to the room and just throw it in.
Okay.
Yeah. Arden will do the same with the other, but not by the head because he's not that strong.
Just mutter something in Goblin and be like.
And, is there anything that can be used to try and bar the door? Oh, actually, there's that bench, isn't there? We can just take that bench and just bar it on the other side.
Make a wisdom check.
Anything in
No,
particular, or just straight wisdom?
No, intelligence. Intelligence. In intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
I'm going to move up and go to the corner here to see what's down the corridor.
Yeah. Cool.
That was an 8.
Even with you look and you see objects in the room, but you're not sure in which order you should place them to bar a door.
I see objects in a room, guys.
Is that the church thing or the altar thing?
What kind of objects am I looking at, DM? Just out of curiosity.
The objects that you see upon the map. A chair and a table.
Well, we use the chair and the table to block the entrance.
Yeah. Rook, can you give me a hand with this table and we'll just try and block it?
Fine,
From
as
the
you
outside.
Even if they can make their way out, it'll cause enough noise that hopefully we'll be able to hear them coming if they do wake up.
So
They're going to need a long rest.
So you shift the bodies into here and you move the table out and wedge it on the stairwell. It's can you make a what going to say a
sleight of hand?
It's probably going to be a just straight up dex, but because there's two of you doing it, whoever's got the most dex, do it with Ad.
That'll be me.
what have you got?
I mean, I've got 18 dexterity.
Oh yeah, true. I've
So
got
just
17.
a straight dex.
Yeah, because it's kind of like you're just trying to get it in place. Like it's kind of like a combination.
Yeah, that's a 22, so that'll do.
Yeah, cool. So you managed to wedge it with the assistance of Maruk into place. You are free to move on.
Rook's just gonna just start walking straight down here.
Yeah, just catch up with the others.
Okay. Tavel says the shrine.
Yeah. I'm
Wait,
gonna
that's a
pause
shrine?
it. No, down the corridor is the shrine.
Just see like Rook just raise like one grey eyebrow, like. Oh, here we go.
Rook,
Oh yeah, we're old.
Yeah, we're well old.
we will.
I
How
believe.
old would you
takes-
guys be by now?
I think it requires greater restoration to remove that as well.
I believe I'm now
None of us
six-
have access to.
I believe I am 69 years old.
Nice.
Nice.
And you have to do it within the first 24 hours or you can't reverse it unless it's a wisp spell.
It depends on what it is that has been done to them, but I think greater
No,
restoration.
I searched it up.
That's metagaming. Stop it now.
No, obviously
Come on,
none of us know that. So.
I searched up how to reverse aging, like in D&D, and it's like, oh, like you need to do this, and that, and I was like, oh, that's too high a level thing.
Okay.
Well, maybe later I'll get wish, so I can maybe
It's a
made
long
you
way off.
age
before any
long
of us
way
have
away.
access to
down.
Wish. It's a long way. We're talking
Right.
2 years of playing before you
Less,
probably have
less
access.
meta. Come on.
Sorry.
Sorry.
All right. so
so,
we go
yeah,
back.
Arden's going
Rook,
to hang
you-
at the corner here by Darvel, trying to wait for the others.
Deval starts proceeding down the corridor. Maruk, you've gone on ahead. You can work out what seems to be some sort of tapestry ahead of you upon the wall.
I kind of see that
Let's-
they're going off to the one side, and I'm just going to. Fine, I'll just wait here and just kind of stand there with my shield up and my warhammer, just kind of ready if anything leaps around the corner.
Okay. Niala, what are you doing?
Because I'm curious now, I am going to follow the two with Edward and just stick with him.
Mhm.
Even if it doesn't please me, I have to stick.
Okay. Cool. Sin and Nan, where are you?
Well, they told us that the right is like an altar or shrine,
Fine.
shrine.
Shrine.
But we don't know to who, or Andrew would know since he's been here before. Well, maybe they could have changed that.
Arden, you can roll a history if you'd like to know.
Sure.
I'm gonna hang sort of here in between the two vantage points.
20.
You know that this was a shrine where some of the older masters would go and meditate in front of a range of accoutrements, lighting incenses and
I need that.
ringing bells and things like that. They were. Is it a nat 20 or just 20?
No, it's a 19 plus 1, but
And you know that they could sometimes, in this place, sometimes gain an inkling into the future.
okie day. They obviously didn't do very well, did they? Right. Darvel, what is it exactly that we're after?
I want to see what remains.
Okay, but please be quick.
Okay. So he moves on down.
Yeah, I'll move on down with him.
I might. Is it cheeky to be ready if I'm nervous? Is it cheeky DM to be like ready to shoot something if?
No, that's absolutely fine. So that means you're kind of perceiving. So could you make me a perception roll?
Okay, cool.
I don't
You're
like
right.
how this thing isn't written and it's an actual item that you've inserted.
Okay.
8.
So you look upon the when you turn the corner, there is a small shelf and some on the floor. There are the tatters of pillows and torn up cushions that like they were used for kneeling upon. And upon the shelf, you see this. I've just bombed it in the Discord.
Wait, aren't we in the dark? You two can't
Yeah.
see.
Oh,
have a torch out, don't I?
Niala, you see this.
Pretty sure I had a torch out the entire time.
Okay.
He
Darvel
said it'd
couldn't
be
see
quiet,
either.
so
You lit a torch after killing the creatures, and you see this, Ard.
I thought I'd done it beforehand, but okay. All right.
that's why all your rolls suck because you can't really see it.
I am going to search for incense.
Okay.
It is a small about the size of a like a tea cup saucer size little gong, and it's hanging from a little frame and by a red cord, and upon it there is an eye, and behind which is superimposed over an hourglass. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if I lost you there. Sorry.
I am very suspicious. I think I've watched too much of Critical Role Season 2, because now I am afraid of the eye.
Arden turns to Darvel. Is this what you're after?
I just wanted to see if this is here. This Arden may help you moving forwards. I suggest you take it with you.
What is it?
It
Explore
is
their elders.
a device for seeing through time.
Through time?
Right.
Okay. Can you say it in the future only? In the past only? Both?
Just flashes. Just glimpses of places. But can give you forewarning sometimes. We knew of the fall to come, and we began the search. We knew some great evil was coming. Something would befall us. We saw snow, we saw ice, we saw abominable things from the dark.
Is that why the youngers of us were sent out on missionary as well?
We use
Wonderful,
this to
Adam.
see where people are needed the most. We use this to get hints of where to send our acolytes out into the various areas of the world.
I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to look at Arden. I'm just going to tilt my head like this and be, oh, needed the most, you say?
Wherever there was struggle and strife, and we would try and help those in most need.
Mm-hmm. Do you happen to know, or have seen there's flashes or have something written about it?
Only certain elders were allowed to use this.
Indeed, I was just a bookkeep. What specifically are you leading to, young feline?
Can I trust him?
Yeah,
Arden.
Darvel has no reason to lie to us. I was here for years with him. Darvel oversaw mostly commerce and trade within the.
Yeah,
within
you
the
know him to
monastery.
be a sort of bookkeeper of types, plotting routes, sending people off, like an administrative role within the thing, not so much of a sort of martial role.
I don't think Darvel would have spent 15 years down here just to deceive us. I take out my sword and I just cut the gong from its place, and I take it.
Describe that to me a bit more.
So I just take out my sword, I take the gong in hand, and I just cut the rope that's attaching it to the mount.
Thank you, because I was going to say it fell. I'm glad you said you grabbed onto it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you hold this thing.
I don't want to. Boom! Like no.
You hold this the gong in hand, and you feel the magical energy around it You're going to have to attune to this to be able to use it. It's going to take some practice, quite a high
Okay.
DC, and then I'll give you the stat for it when you've attuned. Okay.
I'm going to look to the old man, and I'm going to start to tell him what happened to my land, the black mud, the incense I smelled on the dead bodies that I smelled when I was running away from the plane, and everything I know about what happened that fateful day when I was 11.
He goes over to the shelf and swipes his hand through the dust upon the shelf, turns it up, and it's covered in white powder. And he reaches towards you and puts his hand under your nose and says,
Did it smell like this?
"It smells exactly like that."
Yes, exactly like this.
This incense is not something that we make as an order. These kind of rich spices and smells would not be from here. I believe we ship this incense from Ranashan.
Ranisha. This is far.
This is
This is very far away. How? Why do you get this from so far?
They have the climate to grow and produce the spice that's needed to create this certain blend.
Do you have still a bit of this incense? I need it for a summon that I'm gonna do later if I have the right components.
I
I'm going to be
believe so.
searching around while they're talking about this.
okay. Make an investigation check. Pardon.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
You run your hands through the dust that he was looking through, and you find a bunch of. You find 4 incense sticks buried in the dust.
I hold them out towards Nyala. Is this what you're looking for?
yes. Thank you, Arden. I'm just going to take it and put it in my in my bag. Thank you for your thank you for clarifying this. Tell me, Mister, do you happen to know who could have buy this incense other than your order?
I believe it is a popular blend in the palaces of Ranashan.
In what?
In the palaces of Ranashan.
Granish.
When we leave here and we go to Krantz, would any of the merchants there being popular?
Sorry, say again, Arden, I missed it.
The city, I can't remember the name of it. What was it called? Krantz or the nearest city that we were going to originally?
The nearest city, Kakanzax.
Kakanzax. Sorry, names. I'm just trying to remember all.
Don't we?
Would any merchants in Kakanzax know of this? And if so, we could potentially question their lines of purchasing.
I believe, if I remember,
Can you make? He will have to make a history check. He thinks. He ponders for a second.
I can't quite remember the routes that they take to get there, but Kansas was where most things are shipped from to when the monastery was still above the ice.
Well, maybe we can make some inquiries when we stock up in Kakanzax. Maybe you'll find more answers there. Maybe you'll be able to find what's left of your home. Or at least we'll know of its name or place. That's what Darvella's.
I don't know its name. I never knew.
Well,
Nyala,
Darvella
mate.
said that this particular incense is from, what was it again?
Ranashan.
Ranashan. If you
Rana-
recognize the
Ranashan.
smell from home, unless your home imported this incense from Ranashan, good chances is your home is Ranashan.
Nyala, make a history check.
I hate.
You remember little right now of your journey to where you are now. It's kind of a blur of running and, and hiding, trying to outrun the rage that you felt of seeing your home destroyed. But you do remember that you did cross the sea, smuggling yourself in a boat.
I crossed the sea for sure. But I can't. I was so angry. I was so desperate. I was just so. I was just so sad.
We're not going to find
Lonely.
anyone. Yeah.
I was
I'm glad.
11. I was 11, Arden. 11.
You see him say, Devel turns and says, that would make sense. Ranashan lies overseas.
It's been a long
He
time
starts
since-
motioning. He says, those things are down. There are many more. We should move on.
Yes, I agree. There's not much more we can get from here.
Okay. Cool. Nan, you have been kind of on watch all this time, looking down to Maruk, and Maruk looking up and down the corridors. You don't hear anything for now. So,
Arden, Darvel, it seems quiet. We should move quickly but quietly.
For me, then, very well.
I'm going to move up to where Maruk is. I'm going to try and peer around this corner, maybe.
okay.
Make Darvel kind of hold him back a little.
Can we just take a very quick break before we continue? Is that okay?
Of course we can. Let's stop. Yeah, cool. No worries. Do you want to pause the recording, or George, just on the Zoom?
Yeah. If I can feel it. Yeah, there it is.
Cool. Nice. Everyone grab.
Yeah, I just
tea.
pop to the loo, and then I'll be right back.
We have some tea. Do you guys remember on what finger I